I want to tell you something that nobody told me for years, and it cost me. You can be the hardest working person in the room. I'm talking the most prepared, the most technically capable. You can stay late, come early, go above and beyond on every single project, and still get passed over. Not because you weren't good enough, but because the people making the promotion decision didn't know you were that good. This is called the quiet trap. And if you're in it right now, this video is going to be uncomfortable, but necessary. If you're 5 to 10 years into your career, excellent at what you do, doing the work, putting in the hours, and you're still watching people who seem less capable move past you, I built this video for you. I don't write in code, but I've lived this. 70 miles each way to earn my MBA, going above and beyond in corporate HR every single day, and still getting passed over. Not because I wasn't good enough, but because I hadn't learned to make good enough impossible to ignore. The quiet trap starts with a belief, and the belief sounds like this. If I do excellent work, that work will be eventually recognized. If I keep delivering, if I just keep being reliable, someone above me will notice. That belief is understandable. For most of your early career, it was even true. At the junior level, your manager sees your work directly. Hard work translates quickly into recognition because the distance is short. But as you move up, that distance that's short, it grows. Your work gets filtered through layers before it reaches the people who matter. And you're still operating as if the distance is short. Still putting your head down, still delivering, and waiting for it to travel upward on its own. It doesn't. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, did it fall? Your excellent work, invisible to the people making decisions, is exactly that tree. It happened. It was real. It mattered. But it didn't move your career because nobody in the room where your promotion was being discussed heard it fall. So the question is not, how do I work harder? The question is, how do I make the work I'm already doing impossible to miss? The higher you go up, the less technical work alone can carry you. At senior level, everyone is technically capable. Everyone delivers. Hard work is expected, not exceptional. The differentiator is visibility. The people who advance are not the loudest in the room. They're the most legible. Their value is easy to understand, easy to remember, and easy to advocate for when they're not in the room. When your manager is sitting in a promotion discussion with their manager, they are making a case. They can only make that case as effectively as you've communicated your value to them. If you haven't been making that communication easy, you've been making their job harder, and harder doesn't help your case. Think about it like a product with no documentation and no onboarding. The product might be excellent, but if nobody can figure out how to use it or understand why it matters, it doesn't get adopted. Your expertise is the product. Your communication is the documentation. And without it, your product doesn't get used and it doesn't get invested in. So how do you get out of the quiet trap? 3 steps. I've been teaching them all month. Let me bring them together right now. Step 1 is called spot it. Identify the specific situation where you are going invisible, not in general, specifically. Is it in meetings, written updates to leadership, one-on-one meetings with your skip? The quiet trap has a specific location in your career. Ask yourself, where exactly is my value failing to reach the people who need to see it? Write that down, and that is where the work begins. Step 2 is called spark it. Develop the specific communication skill for that specific context. If it's in meetings, use the talk framework. Take space, acknowledge by listening, land your point, and keep the frame. If it's written updates, use the one idea rule and end waiting. What is the one thing they need to know? Say it last so it lands. Keep it precise. Answer what they need and let them ask for more. If it's one-on-ones with leadership, use this formula. I completed X, which achieved Y, which aligns with the organization's goal of Z. That formula makes your value legible, specific, and relevant to what decision makers actually care about. Match your skill to the context. Find the one situation costing you the most and fix that one first. Step 3 is called show it. Not a performance, not a rehearsed version of yourself. You communicating from who you actually are with the skills you've developed in the moments that really matter. This is the moment you go from invisible to undeniable. Not by becoming louder, not by becoming someone else, but by letting what was already in you stop being filtered through silence. Every person watching this video has the voice. It's already there. The one thing between you and using it is the pattern you haven't interrupted yet. Okay, look, knowing these 3 steps and actually being able to apply them to your specific situation are 2 different things, which is why I want to invite you to something. On June 4th, I am running a free live training, and this one is different from anything I've done on this channel. It's not a lecture. It's not a motivational talk. It's a working session. I'm going to walk you through the complete RISEpoint Shift Framework and help you identify exactly where you're going invisible and exactly what to do about it in your specific situation. You're going to leave with a plan, not generic advice. Your plan. It's free, it's live on Zoom, and I'm keeping the first cohort small so I can actually answer the questions in real time. If you have been watching these videos and something has been resonating, if any part of what I've described has felt like I was talking directly to you, this training is your next step. The link to register is in the description. I will see you on June 4th. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do that now, because this is just the beginning. Thank you.